A very good evening and welcome to the news live on Channel I.
A very good evening indeed. I'm Nitya Chandran.
I'm Javed Bongzo. Let's begin with the headlines. The Yaldevi train recommenced its operation to Kilinochchi today after a lapse of 23 years. The President said that it is the policy of this government to provide all facilities being enjoyed by the people of the South to the people of the North as well. A high-level business delegation from the UAE will attend the Commonwealth Business Forum. The Colombo International Book Fair has started. America has decided to suspend the military action against Syria.
Well, for those and other stories in detail, the Yaldevi train recommenced its operation to Kilinochchi today after a lapse of 23 years. President Mahinda Rajapaksa also joined the first journey from the Omandai railway station. The railway line from Omandai to Kilinochchi is 63 kilometers. It takes 44 minutes to travel this distance. The President went to the Omandai railway station this morning and purchased the first train ticket for the train that was travelling to Kilinochchi after 2 decades. The train commenced its journey at 8:55 this morning. During the journey, the President also held cordial discussions with the passengers of the train. They thanked the President for taking steps to reconstruct the railway line. The crowds cheered on either sides of the railway line throughout the journey. The distance between Colombo and Kilinochchi is 325 kilometers. The government took steps to expeditiously reconstruct the northern railway line after ending terrorism. The first stage of the project costs amounted to $185 million. The railway line was initially reconstructed up to the Thandikulam and then up to Omandai. The Minister of Transport Kumara Velgama said that under the second stage it is being reconstructed up to Kilinochchi and from Kilinochchi to Palai and Kankasanture.
කොළඹ සිට කිලිනොච්චිය දක්වා දුර කිලෝමීටර 325කි. ත්‍රස්තවාදයේ නිමා කිරීමෙන් පසු උතුරු දුම්රිය මාර්ගයේ කඩිනමින් ප්‍රතිසංස්කරණයට රාජ්‍ය පියවර ගත්තේය. මුල් අදියරට ඇමරිකානු ඩොලර් 18 කෝටි 50 ලක්ෂයක් වැය කෙරිණි. මාර්ගයේ පළමුවෙන් තාණ්ඩිකුලම් දක්වාද පසුව ඕමන්තේ දක්වාද පිළිසකර කරනු ලැබිය. දෙවෙනි අදියරේදී ඒ කිලිනොච්චි සිට පළයි සහ කංකසන්තුරේ දක්වා ඉදිකරන බව රෝහණ අමාත්‍ය කුමාර වෙල්ගම මහතා ප්‍රකාශ කළේය.
Minister of Transport Kumara Velgama said that the minister thanked the President and the Indian government for making it possible to construct the railway line and then start the railway service today. He said that the Indian government gave a loan repayable in 20 years for the construction of the railway line. He said that the President will travel to Jaffna in the Yaldevi in April next year.
අපි ලබන සිංහල අවුරුද්දට ඉස්සෙල්ලා අප්‍රේල් මාසේ අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේ දුම්රිය යාල්දේවි දුම්රිය යාපනයට ගෙනියනවා කියන එක මම බොහොම සන්තෝෂයෙන් මතක් කරනවා.
The SLFP organizer for the party Ripu electorate Shan Rasamanikam said that he rejects the criticisms being made by some people about the developments in the north. The SLFP organizer for the party Ripu electorate Shan Rasamanikam said that it was the link to north and the south and the president re-established this railway line. He asked the Tamil National Alliance not to spread separatist ideals, and the Tamil people of the north are well aware of the development work being carried out by the president for the people of the north. The Indian High Commissioner in Sri Lanka, Yashvardhan Kumar Singha, also joined the journey.
And for the work that is being done throughout Sri Lanka, including in the north. We are very happy, the government of India, to partner the government of Sri Lanka in the rehabilitation and the rebuilding, the reconstruction of areas afflicted by the war.
The President also declared open the new railway station at Kilinochchi. Ministers Kumara Velgama, Tisakali Yadda and Douglas Devananda, Deputy Minister Rohana Dissanayake, Parliamentarian A.H.M. Aswar, the Governor of the Northern Province Major General G.H. Chandra Siri, the Chief Minister of the North Central Province S.M. Ranjit and the Indian High Commissioner in Sri Lanka Yashvardhan Kumar Singha also joined the train journey.
Betunu yugaya ivarai
It was the Yal Devi train that functioned as a bridge linking the relationship between the North and South for a period of 28 years in the past. This is a short account of that history. The Yal Devi train operated for the first time on 23rd April 1956 from Colombo to Kankasantere. It was a strong link of friendship between the Sinhala and Tamil people. The Yal Devi train also provided a golden opportunity for the Sumanisiris in the south to establish relationships with the Nadarajas of the north. It was also the Yal Devi train that provided the highest income in the history for the Department of Railways. There were instances that about 11,000 passengers travelled per day in this train in the year 1976. The Tiger terrorists, who found that the Yal Devi train was the main barrier to achieve their objectives because of the north-south relationship being created by the Yal Devi train, took steps to destroy the operation of this train. On 19 January 1985, they made a huge destruction by bombing the railway line targeting the Yal Devi train at Murugandi in Kokwil. Mr. Raphael Lenege, who was the engine driver of the train of that day, relates his experiences on that day with much shock. Mr. Raphael Lenege, who was the engine driver of the Yal Devi train on the day of the blasting of the train, said that the train left from Anuradhapura on that day. However, the train was not crowded as it was on other days. He said that he had some suspicions, and immediately after they crossed the bridge, there was a huge sound. The pipelines of the train got disconnected. The train was about to stop, but it was taken forward somehow. The cruel bomb attack destroyed 9 carriages of the train. 42 unarmed soldiers and 10 ordinary passengers travelled in the train on that day got killed. Due to continued attacks on the train, the operation of the train was completely halted on 13 June 1990.
Well, the people have told the national Rupavahini that the Yal Devi train service has been re-established to renew the relationships between the north and the south. They thanked the government for putting an end to brutal terrorism and providing this opportunity once again. The people commending the initiation of the Yal Devi train service said that their children had never seen a train in operation. They had only seen trains in books, and it was a dream for them to see a train. Some others said that they were very anxious to see a train, and it has come true today. Several others said that they thanked the President for providing this opportunity after 23 years. The people also said that they have got the trains for Kilinochchi and they've got electricity, and now they have the greatest confidence for a brighter future.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa emphasized that it is the policy of the government to provide all facilities being given to the people in the south to the people in the north as well. Except for the life and limb lost in the terrorist conflict, all other things are being rebuilt at present. After safeguarding democracy in the north and voting rights is a valuable gift received by the people of the north. The President made these comments addressing a people's rally held at the Kilinochchi town today. The public rally had been organized by the United People's Freedom Alliance in connection with the Northern Provincial Council election. A massive crowd of Sinhala Tamil Muslim people attended the rally. The President assured that despite any and what form of objections, the responsibilities entrusted in the government by the people will be fulfilled, devoid of communal, religious and other differences. The President said that he came to Kilinochchi today after several years by train. What was developed 30 years ago had been completely destroyed. However, the government re-established everything that was destroyed within 4 years. The President said that when he came to Kilinochchi by train, the people of his area are saying that the train promised them have not yet been given. He said that he is treating the people of the north even before treating his own people. He said after ending the elections are being held for the northern province and it is necessary to make the UPFA win in this election. He said if the provincial council stands against him, he will not be able to do whatever he wants to do for the people of the North. He said what he wants is to join hands and live together, whereas some people want to divide the communities and live separately.
අපි මේ මැතිවරණය තිබීමම අපේ ජයග්‍රහණයක් කියලා අපේ ආණ්ඩුවේ මට මේ මුළු ලංකාවම එකයි එක රටක් තුල අපි සියලු දෙනා අත්වැල් බැඳගෙන ජීවත් වෙන්න ඕන සමහරුන්ට ඕනේ මේව බෙදාගෙන ඉන්න සමහරුන්ට ඕනේ මේකේ කොටක් තා රටකට එක්කව කරන්න මේවට අපි ඉතියන්න පුළුවන් කමක් නැහැ අපි ඔක්කොම එක රටක එක සහෝදර ජාතියක් ඒක නිසා අපි ඔක්කොම අත්වැල් බැඳගෙන කටයුතු කරන්න ඕන මුල නාඩුම් ஒன்றுதான் எல்லா மக்களும் ஒன்றுதான் எல்லோருக்கும் எல்லா வசதிகளும் ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்க வேண்டும் நாம் எல்லோரும் ஒரு தாய் மக்களே அன்பர்களே மற்றவருணி சிலர் உங்களை தவறான வழியில் கொண்டு போக முயற்சி செய்கிறார்கள் உங்கள் பிள்ளைகளின் எதிர்காலம் பற்றி நீங்கள் யோசிக்க வேண்டும் நிம்மதியாக வாழ வேண்டும் சமாதானமாக வாழ வேண்டும் அதுதான் முக்கியம்
Ministers Susil Premajayantha, Vasudeva Nanayakkara, Douglas Devananda, Kumara Welgama, Nirmala Kotalavala and Reginald Kure and parliamentarians Prabha Ganeshan and Murugesa Chandrakumar also attended the rally.
Well, the United Arab Emirates has decided to send a high-level business delegation to attend the Commonwealth Business Forum to be held in Colombo. Several non-Commonwealth countries have expressed keen interest to attend the Commonwealth Business Forum.
ලංකාවේ එකම GI pipe සංස්ථාවානේ ලංවා GI pipe.
The Business Forum is held every 2 years in conjunction with the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. It is a leading business forum in the world. The government is making all efforts to encourage participation of countries which are powerful countries economically. The Sri Lankan government has already invited Asian countries such as China, Japan, South Korea, Thailand and Middle East, European and Latin American countries to attend the Business Forum. The Minister of External Affairs, Professor G.L. Pires, recently held discussions with the Foreign Minister of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan in Dubai. The UAE Foreign Minister said that more than 30 top-level business delegates will attend the forum from the UAE. The United Arab Emirates has also expressed interest in enhancing investments in Sri Lanka.
The Chunnakam substation was vested with the people today to fulfill the electricity requirements of the people of the North. By this measure, the electricity supply for the North was connected to the national grid after a lapse of 22 years. The function in this connection was held under the patronage of President Mahinda Rajapaksa. The people of the North had to make use of generators for getting electricity for their use since 1992. After ending terrorism, several electricity projects were implemented in the North under the Utturu Vasante program. The Chunnakam station will distribute 63 gigawatts of power and it will connect the North and South under one electricity grid. The station will provide electricity to 220,000 households and the government spent 1,800 million rupees for establishment of the substation. With this measure, many industrial activities can be started in the North. Several ministers, chief minister and many others attended the function. In more local news, President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that although it takes a considerable period of time to develop a country, it only takes a few minutes to destroy it. The president said that no room should be allowed for those who attempt to destroy the country for achieving their petty political objectives. Addressing a massive public rally held at the Dorayappa Stadium in Jaffna today, the president said that everyone should unite to carry forward the development of the country for the benefit of the future generation. The rally had been organized to ensure the victory of the United People's Freedom Alliance candidates contesting for the Northern Provincial Council election from the Jaffna district. The president speaking at the rally said that in the UPFA there is no place for communal, religious and caste-based politics, and the doors of the UPFA is always open for those who serve the country and love the country. The president said, the president said that he came to Kilnoch today in the train and he will come to Jaffna in the train in April. Another action taken by him today was to commission the Chunakam power transmission station. He said that in order to lighten each and every house in the Jaffna Peninsula, the power generated in Lakshapana, Kotmale and other power plants are now being delivered to the people in Jaffna. He said a country can be developed but it takes only a few minutes to destroy it. The president said that the rights of all provincial councils, Pradesha Sabhas and urban councils will be given to the people. Similarly, the government, the urban councils, the Pradesha Sabhas and provincial councils should work together in unison. He said the responsibility of the provincial council is to work for the development of the respective areas through the representatives elected by the people. He said that he cannot understand why the Tamil National Alliance has nominated a person from the south to the Northern Provincial Council. He asked whether there is no other person among the intelligent people of Jaffna to be nominated for that position. All these days the Tamil National Alliance was telling that they cannot allow the people of the south to rule the people of the north, and by saying that they have nominated a person from the south to this position.
දැන් මේකයි මට හිතා ගන්න බෑනේ. මොකද මේ මෙතෙක් කල් කිව්වේ මේ උතුරේ දකුණෙන් පාලනය කරන්න දෙන්න බෑ. උතුර. ඒකින් අපිට ඕන. ඉතින් කියලා ඉවරලා ඒක දකුණටම දුන්නා.
The president also addressed the people in the Tamil language and said there is no need for speaking about all things at present. It only regenerates hate, anger and animosity. We all belong to one family. This country belongs to everyone and it is a country belonging to your children. There is no need for destruction hereafter, and what we need is development. The children of the TNA leaders who speak of communalism are in foreign countries and the children of the innocent poor people are in this country. Mr. Mave Senadiraja is a person born in this country and he has engaged in politics for several years. However, the Tamil National Alliance ignored him in this election. I do not know the reason for this and I will always protect you. The president said that he says what he will do and do what he has said. The president emphasized that the northern spring is your spring, your children's spring, and it is the spring of this country. Several representatives of local government institutions from the Tamil National Alliance also joined the UPFA at the meeting. Ministers Douglas Devananda, Vasudeva Nanayakar, Reginald Kure, Susil Premajanta, Tissa Vitarna, Rajasa Senaratna, Pavitra Vaniarachi, the governor of the northern province, Major General G.A. Chandasiri, the chief minister of the eastern province, Abdul Najib Majid, and the chairperson of the Jaffna Municipal Council, Mrs. Yogeshwari Patkunarasha, also attended the rally.
Well, Sri Lanka and Japan have agreed to enhance bilateral relationships in many spheres. A discussion in this connection was held in Colombo yesterday. The Deputy Minister of Foreign Relations of Japan, Minoru Kiyobe, and representatives of the Japanese Chamber of Commerce held discussions with Minister Basil Rajapaksa. Japan has already contributed for the development of agriculture, mass media and information technology, electricity and water supply sectors of Sri Lanka. The minister commended the contribution provided by the Japanese government for the establishment of Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, the Jaya terminal of the Colombo port, the Samanelavava hydroelectric project, electricity transmission centres of the Vaunia and Kilinochi, the Southern Expressway, the Colombo Outer Circular Highway, Siguri Museum and the Hamilton Canal Tourism Development Project. The Japanese delegation assured further assistance for the development of facilities for Sri Lanka's tourism industry for establishment of medicinal and industrial goods manufacturing industries. Attention was also focused on formulating a free trade policy in respect of import-export goods and services. Sri Lanka hopes to export green tikka flowers and ornamental fish to Japan. The Japanese delegation gave their fullest agreement in this connection. The Secretary to the Ministry of Finance, Dr. P.B. Jayasundara, the Japanese ambassador in Sri Lanka, Nobuhito Hobo, Secretary to the Ministry of Industries, Andra Sriwardana, and Chairman of the Board of Investments, Dr. Lakshman Jayavira, also attended the discussions. Well, the foreign observers of the provincial council elections have arrived in the country. Two groups from South Asia and the Commonwealth arrived yesterday and today. The provincial council election will be held on the 21st of this month. The Elections Commissioner, Mahinda Deshapriya, said that as per the request made by the accepted political parties contesting in the election, permission was granted to these organizations to observe the election. Observers from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal and Pakistan have arrived in the country representing the South Asian Election Observation Institution Guild. The leader of the 20-member group is the former Chief Election Commissioner of India, N. Gopal Swamy. The Secretary General of the Commonwealth has appointed a 4-member observation team headed by former Vice President of Kenya, Mr. Stephen Kalonzo.
A program has been launched as a preparation for the 2014 Kerala National Development Exhibition to develop 25 kilometers of roads in each divisional secretariat division in the districts covered by the 2014 Kerala. The Ministry of Economic Development is implementing this program. The construction work of the Pinnavala Rambukkana Road via Madagodella and Mihindumawata of Wahava in the Rambukkana electorate started today. 65 million rupees will be spent for this work, under which 4 kilometers of each road will be carpeted. The Chief Minister of the Sabaragamu province and several others attended the function. The 4-kilometer Mellavalana Kotadeniya road of Katugampola will also be developed at a cost of 50 million rupees. The project was launched by Minister Angra Priyadarshana Yapa. The construction work of Thalgama Kauldeniya and Lenagama roads of Dadigama electorate commenced today. 1,120 million rupees will be spent for this construction work. The rural electrification scheme of Dematagaspitiya in Kongahamula Watta in the Varyapola electorate commenced recently. 40 million rupees will be spent for this project. Senior Minister S.B. Navin and several others attended the inaugural function.
Well, the Colombo International Book Fair began today at the premises of the BMICH and it will be held until the 22nd of this month. The exhibition will be held from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day.
අද උදෑසන 9ටයි ප්‍රදර්ශනයේ බණ්ඩාරනායක සම්බන්ධන ශාලා පරිශ්‍රයේදී ආරම්භ කෙරුණේ. මේ දක්වා ප්‍රදර්ශනය නැරඹීමට අද පළමු දිනේ පමණක් ලක්ෂයකට ආසන්න පිරිසක් පැමිණ ඇති බව තමයි සංවිධායකයන් අප සමග සඳහන් කළේ. ප්‍රදර්ශනයේ නිල මාධ්‍ය අනුග්‍රාහකයා වශයෙන් කටයුතු කරන්නේ ජාතික රූපවාහිනිය සූදානමින් සිටිනවා ප්‍රදර්ශන පරිශ්‍රයේ සිට මෙහි සියලු තොරතුරු ගෙන එන්නට.
The edX Expo Media Educational Exhibition started at Royal College in Colombo today. The exhibition will be held tomorrow as well. The objective of the exhibition is to help students to select their career opportunities in the tertiary education fields. The exhibition was declared open this morning by the Secretary to the Ministry of Mass Media Information, Dr. Chartha Herat. The edX Association of Royal College have organized this exhibition every year since 2004. This is the first time a media exhibition is being held. Representatives from 75 leading local and foreign universities represented educational institutions. The principal of Royal College, Upali Gunasekara, and several others attended the inaugural function.
And now over to Nimesh for the latest from the world of sports. Good evening, Nimesh.
Good evening. Thank you. Very good evening indeed. I am Nimesh Pramuka bringing you the latest updates in world of sport. We'll start with cricket. A cricket tournament for the Ambassador Cricket Cup in which 8 cricket teams playing represented in United States was held recently in Maryland, USA. Teams from Australia, Bangladesh, India, New Zealand, South Africa, the West Indies, the United Kingdom and Sri Lanka under the captaincy of their ambassadors in the United States participated in this tournament. The tournament consisted of 6 matches of 7 overs and the final match of 10 overs. The Sri Lankan team led by the ambassador Jale Wickramasuriya beat the West Indies in the quarterfinals but lost to Bangladesh, which became the winner of the first Ambassadors Cricket Cup by beating Australia in the finals. The Embassy of New Zealand and the Embassy of Trinidad and Tobago on behalf of the West Indies jointly organised the tournament. The Indian Cricket Board has imposed a lifetime ban for the former Indian bowler of the national team Shantakumaran Srishant. The board made this decision yesterday. Lifetime ban have been imposed on Srishant and Ankit Sawant, who played for the Rajasthan Royals team in the IPL tournament. The allegations against them are on the beset of betting organisation. They allow the batsmen to obtain runs to win their matches. They have been found guilty of these allegations. The Delhi police took team into custody in the month of May on these charges. Srishant has represented India in 27 test matches and 53 ODIs.
Well, that's it for tonight's news. Do watch us tomorrow at the very same time. Good night.
Good night.